It's me, Jay. Just driving around Herriman right now. About to go watch the Herriman and preview game. It's Pineview, man. I've heard a lot about Kai Linehan. You know, you've seen a little bit from him. But those are my boys at Herriman, and I really hope we can get this done. But I don't know, Kai seems pretty good. And, you know, I hope he is. You know, it's good for Utah talent. And I also just want to see someone really good play, you know. Maybe I can get some good information on him, some good scouting. From what I hear, he's a generational talent. So we really will have to focus in on him. But I think this is going to be a good test for my boys at Herriman. We've looked really good this whole season. Only dropping one game so far. And let's go ahead and get out the drone and go fly over and see just what's going on. So, you see there's my RSX, and we're going to go ahead and fly out to the campus and then the field. All right, let's get on in here. Yep, okay. All right, and now wait for the game. So first up is Tyler Hunt. We've talked about him. He's looking interested, and he has a cannon. Look at this throw to Dion Hurd down the sideline. If you haven't seen that before, you're going to see a lot of it. That's Dion Hurd, and he will blow by you. He has a good release. Look at that. Bam, he's off the release, and then he's gone. You're not catching up to that speed. Bo Johnson, the running back for Herriman, the guy's a tank. He's an absolute tank. Look at him showing speed here. But all of them paled in the comparison to watching what you're about to see. That's all I can say to that was wow. He looks really, really good. That's the one thing I got from that game. Herriman looked good too. You know, we took care of business. Pineview does have D'Angelo Heath and Trevor Burt's here, and they both performed pretty well. I think they're looking at other schools currently. Olympia does not look like their destination. But I made sure to get a good scouting report on Kai Linehan, and here's what I will say. He does have a weakness, and I think his weakness is his accuracy can come and go. He's got pretty good arm strength. His accuracy is still good. It's still very good for someone who's only a junior in high school, and maybe it could get even better next year as a senior in high school. But it's definitely spotty here and there, you know. But, man, his legs, he can run. He's not necessarily the fastest guy. He's not like a Darius McIntyre, who we'll talk about later as well. That guy can flat out run. Like, he sprints. If he gets in a straightaway, he's like Dion Hurd. He's gone with it. Not quite the same. With Kai Linehan, we're looking at more of a Lance Roach type of speed, where we're talking agility, elusiveness, some good burst, and then, okay, you know, straightaway speed. But his legs would be such an asset to our team. His arm is really good. I don't see a ton of real downside to him. Like, the accuracy is something that, with practice, he can get better on. He can improve. Which speaks about our next game against BYU. They come in 1-4. We're 1-4. They're 1-4. This is going to be an ugly game, I have to think. It's two Utah teams going at it. They're not exactly a rival for us, but, you know, they're a storied program, and this is our chance to really solidify our status as a new team in Utah. We've already beaten Utah State. We played the Utes. We played them pretty close. If we can play BYU close, or dare I say even beat them, and it's looking like that is possible. BYU, you know, I don't want to discredit a 1-4 team entirely, but they don't look at the peak of where they've been recently. If we can do that, if we can win 2 out of 3 games in the state of Utah, I think we're on notice. We've put the state on notice, and we put maybe the whole West Coast on notice, and that's really what eventually, hopefully, we can get done is being a West Coast power, mountain area power. You know, that whole region of America we can kind of dominate, and it's going to take a lot of running. Again, I think the running game is our best asset on this team. I think we have 3 very capable running backs. We can put Lance Roach in the backfield here and there and make it work. And yes, we need to get him involved, but I think it's going to have to be running. And that's how we're going to beat the BYU Cougars. We'll have to see. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. They're a good team, regardless of their record. And we didn't play well last game. I mean, we just absolutely got run out of our own house. We better show up better this time. That's all I'll say, is we got to show up. That was just pathetic. So that's going to do it for this this podcast here, this little vodcast, whatever you want to call this webisode. We'll be back with the game on Saturday. Hopefully it's a game I can call that we win. You know, it's not often that I get to see that, but I understand we have some growing struggles, you know, pains as a new team to the FBS level. So we'll see if we can make that happen on Saturday. Thanks for watching, y'all, and stay tuned for more recruiting updates in the future. Bye-bye.